September 18, 1975. Pamplona, Spain. The set of Robin and Marian is quiet as cameras roll on a long-anticipated scene. Sean Connery, 45, and Audrey Hepburn, 46, are filming their first romantic moment together. Two legendary lovers reunited after 20 years apart. The script is simple. Robin leans in. Marian waits. They kiss. But what happens next was never written. As Connery moves closer, he suddenly stops. Mid-scene. Mid-moment. He pulls back, looks directly into Audrey's face, and says something so unexpected the crew forgets to cut the cameras. Words that would stay with Audrey Hepburn for the rest of her life. To understand why this moment mattered, you have to understand where Audrey was in 1975. At 46, she felt invisible. Hollywood had moved on. Her last major success, My Fair Lady, was over a decade behind her. The industry now worshipped younger, bolder stars: Jane Fonda, Faye Dunaway, Barbra Streisand. Audrey's delicate elegance felt outdated in an era obsessed with youth and sexuality. Worse, the world was reminding her constantly. Tabloids commented on her age. Paparazzi photos were cruel. Audrey Hepburn, 46, looking every year of it. At home, her marriage was collapsing. Her husband, younger and unfaithful, made it painfully clear he no longer saw her as desirable. Slowly, Audrey began to believe the lie Hollywood tells women, that beauty expires. She nearly turned down Robin and Marian. Playing an aging Marian meant confronting everything she feared she had become. Sean Connery saw something else entirely. By 45, Connery's career was soaring. James Bond had made him a symbol of masculine confidence. He could have chosen any actress. Instead, he insisted on Audrey. Not because of who she was, he told producers, but because of who she is now. Connery understood something Hollywood refused to admit, that depth, experience, and vulnerability don't diminish beauty. They create it. During filming, Audrey's insecurity was impossible to miss. She criticized her appearance, asked to hide her neck, apologized for looking tired. The crew was heartbroken watching an icon doubt herself. Connery waited for the right moment. It came during that kiss scene. As Audrey opened her eyes, confused by the pause, Connery spoke softly. "Audrey," he said, "you're more beautiful now than you were at 25. She froze. Then she cried. He meant it. "At 25 you were pretty," he continued. "Now you're beautiful. Beauty comes from living, from experience, kindness, and surviving pain without losing grace." The cameras kept rolling. What audiences later thought was dialogue was something far more powerful. One human being reminding another of her worth. From that moment on, Audrey changed. She stood taller, smiled freely. The woman who had arrived in Spain afraid she no longer belonged rediscovered herself. When Robin and Marian premiered, critics called her radiant, timeless. But the most important change wasn't on screen. Audrey believed it. This is why these stories matter. If you believe Hollywood's forgotten truths deserve to be told, subscribe to Classic Hollywood Feuds.